available. Do you make any changes to the lineup? Because Brighton, to be fair, I don't know what kind of side Brighton are. They're not really possession. I don't know what they try to do there. But Burnley, I expect them to maybe come to Selhurst Park and keep it a bit more tight. Do you make any changes in defence or midfield, any areas of the pitch, despite the win against Brighton?
I think there's two potential changes, and that's Ghassan for Pino or Riyad for Lama. But I think Glasner is big on consistency, so maybe I know the Ghassan goal was really good and it showed an impact, and Pino struggled a little bit, but I think people, where a game's so tight, it opens up a bit later in the game. So maybe if Ghassan started and Pino come on, you'd get a similar sorts of action. Pino would have more space, but obviously Ghassan did look a bit more physical. And if anything, he might earn a start against Burnley. I think Pino's started so many games in a row. Maybe it's not the worst thing to take him out of the team, maybe give him 30 minutes off the bench. Like I said, he's a very technical player, and I'm big on the players who on the bench can analyse the game and they can come on, they can see where they can change the game. Whereas I feel like Premier League games are so fast, physical, intense. Like sometimes you don't even have a chance to know what's going on. Sometimes Pino looks like that as well. Like he's spinning on his head. It's like the game's going past him. It's like he's trying to get a foot in there and then the ball's back behind him. So maybe if you take him out of that intense first 50, 60 minutes of a tighter game, he can look at it, he can analyse it, he can come on and he can be like, okay, I can pick up this ball in this space. Walker doesn't come in tight in these spaces, so I've got a little bit more time here, because I think that's his problem. He's a bit slow on the ball when he receives it. So yeah, I'd be happy with Ghassan coming in. I think Lerma's so good from set pieces, it's hard to take him out. So yeah, maybe he keeps the core of what won against Brighton.
Yeah, I think Lerma starts as well, because he was good defensively. Forget about set pieces. I thought he was very good defensively against Brighton. And also set pieces, he was always a target man. Nosa. And more often than not, the ball did go to him, and we didn't really have that many dangerous moments I can remember from set pieces. But they weren't bad either. So I think Lerma stays there. But what about, the midfield? Even Lerma, maybe you don't want Lerma to play. What's your opinions on the starting 11?
I would want to see Kamada start, but I don't think he's going to start due to fitness. And, the medical team and whatnot are going to advise Glasner to bring him on in the last 30 minutes or whatever it may be. But in terms of the attack, I like how the attack was. Pino was a bit quiet in the game, but I feel like Pino, he occupies spaces, but he's not as effective as I expect him to be, man. Like, I just think he's always in the right spaces, but he's just not as effective as he needs to be, because, like Lou said, he's got the technical ability is high. It's very high. He was rated a lot in Spain, but I just think the efficiency levels of the Prem are just it's got to be 10 out of 10 all the time, and sometimes he's wasteful, sometimes he's just not as
inconsistent. Too inconsistent.
I'm giving him Kamada tax. We're gonna call it Kamada tax. That's what I'm gonna give for the first season, and he's coming to a team.
It's not his. Where you're 20. How old is he? 22, 23.
He's 22. Young.
Yes, around the same time when Eze came in to us. So
yeah, and
fair. Sorry to cut you
23.
off.
Yeah, go on.
To be fair, when Eze came in, there was a lot more senior players that were more priority in the team. So I wouldn't actually say he's been shoehorned in the team, but he's been probably sold the fact that you're going to be one of the mainstays in attack, like one of the creative players that we expect this from you, X, Y, Z. But I just don't think he's got the capabilities now to showcase that right now at the stage of his development. But it's going to take a bit of time. It's going to take a bit of time.
That's why I said maybe take him out the firing line a little bit.
Yeah.
I think, look, the fact that he does have moments in games where you're like, all right, cool. I'm not referring back to the Brighton game, but he has had games this season where he's actually had like decent moments and decent passes. It's just the problem with him, he can't be consistent. So I'm not as worried that he's going to be like a flop. I just feel like time will make him more consistent.
Didn't that happen with Kamada though? because
Exactly, that did.
He got the red card, and then they took him out the
Against
firing
Fulham,
line,
yeah.
and then they started bringing him on 20 minutes, 30 minutes, and then there was that game. What was it, the Fulham FA Cup game? And he sat up in Ketia, and he was like, this is looking good. And then he started him against Villa in the FA Cup semi, and everyone was like, why is he starting? And there you got, lo and behold, it was. Do you know what I mean? It was, and no one expected to play him in the 6 either. He wasn't playing as a 6.
And
so, we need to remember he's a Spanish international. Like, he's gonna go to the World Cup. He's gonna go to the World Cup, like, most likely, unless he gets injured. But there's something that the coach sees in him as well. So we have to be a bit patient with him, unfortunately.
Yeah. Where do you stand with Yeremy Pino Animal? Do you think he might be better off coming off the bench?
I think Lou's exactly right here. I think he needs to get off the pitch, take a break, take it all in. I think he needs to figure it out. Pino looks frustrated quite a lot of the time as well. To me, looks like he knows he's not affecting the game, and I think he gets frustrated by that, and I think he makes silly decisions. But it's all a bit weird when how we treat players. Like, this is all Kamada last season, Pino this season, and with Kamada not thinking about re-signing, I think we need to be careful how appealing we are to some players that might come from different leagues and need time bedding in.
Yeah. He's officially not staying, isn't he? He's officially said he won't be signing.
I don't think he's officially said it, but of course I'll say that.
There's that player from the Dutch team who are doing well.
Smiths.
No, that's from AZ Alkmaar. He's from NEC.
Japanese player, yeah?
Japanese guy.
Oh, yeah. We'll link to him.
No, not AZ. Yeah, I know
he's NEC.
Yeah.
They're third in the league. They've been doing well this season.
Yeah, that was always going to be difficult in January, I reckon. Probably in summer.
Definitely.
But look, that's good shouts about Yeremy Pino. Maybe he does need to come off the bench. I said it. Did I say in a watch along before the game started? Like, it does give me similarities with Kamada. I never expected Kamada, how he started the season last. By the way, even Yeremy Pino started the season not great. Like, he's improved as time has gone on. First of all, when he first joined, he was fouling everyone. He was lost. So slowly, I have seen improvements. And it's given me, as you've mentioned, similarities. I would be more than happy if we ever get to the Conference League final and then Yeremy Pino plays a significant part. And we're like, oh, wait, my bad. He's actually been decent. So yeah,
I think an important factor as well. Let's just say worst case scenario, it didn't work out. The fact we got him for £20 million. The resale is there.
Yeah. Spanish international.
He'll be back. He'll be back at Sociedad or somewhere like that.
Real Betis.
Yeah. Him and Anthony. So
yeah. It's nice though. It's nice that we do actually have squad depth. We haven't mentioned even Brennan Johnson, but he came on the last few minutes against Brighton for Ismaila Sarr. So maybe if the game isn't going well, because Sarr, for example, in certain games he's a bit more quiet. I don't know if Brennan Johnson is going to be much more helpful because he's also a direct player. But I guess low blocks, there is that part of the game to look at. Whether Sarr can be as effective as a few other players. So, but it's nice. It's nice to have even Kamada probably come off the bench. I think Lerma will be starting, and it's just down the left hand side really. That was the main question. Strand Larson will be starting. It just maybe Gussan with his impact. Will we expect Yeremy Pino to maybe drop to the bench? Potentially. Let us know in the comment section down below.